So welcome back, guys. On the last video you saw, we cut that big black walnut tree down and milled it up into boards, and my intention with those boards is to get them dried down as quickly as possible so that we can start putting this multi-species wood floor in our living room and dining room area here in the house. But the next step in this whole process is to get the where'd you go? Is to get the existing floor out of here, carpet, linoleum, and old wood, and get another layer of subfloor down and get this cleaned up and ready to put down the new stuff. So let's get started. Good grief at the nails.
They wanted that board there forever.
Alright guys, so it is time for the next stage of this whole floor process here, and this is the area right here where we just got all those pine boards out. And if you look at it really close, you can see this is actually on two different levels right here. This level right here is where the boards were. This is where the carpet was right here. You can see there's one layer of subfloor here, two layers of subfloor right here. So what we have to do is build this level, this layer back up so that it matches this, and then we're going to take a whole nother sheet, a whole nother level of subflooring and put it on top of this. So we're going to end up with 3 different 7/16 layers of subfloor for a very solid and as flat as I can get it for this old house surface. Also, this linoleum right here, I'm not going to take it up because I don't know what it's made out of. It was made around the tail end of the time period where asbestos was used in linoleum flooring. I'm not going to fool with it. It's not going to hurt anything to leave it. I'm going to put boards on or sheets of plywood on top of it, and we're going to be good with that. Lots of time saved, and it'll be a little bit safer, hopefully. So let's go ahead and get this subfloor down, and we'll go from there.
Yay! You made a web light.
I did. I really messed that one up. Well guys, that project is done, or at least as done as I can get it right now. If you see over here in the corner, you can see that there's a couple of pieces that were not put down, and that's because of this right here. The door hits on the bottom just like that, and I didn't think there was any point in taking the door down and shaving the bottom of the door off until we started off putting the normal floor in, the hardwood floor in. So I'm going to save this until we start on the floor, the actual flooring, and for now we're just going to work around it. So this is it. I think it looks a whole lot better, even though it's not actually the floor that's going in here. I think it looks a ton better than it looked with the with how it was before, all torn to pieces. This is the table that I restored a few videos ago, and it's been really great for us. Unfortunately, some of the boards on the bottoms of a couple of the chairs have broken, so I'm going to have to get in there and fix that problem. But either way, that sturdied up the floor a little bit as well, having another layer of this subfloor, and I'm very happy with the way that it turned out. That doesn't seem like a whole bunch of stuff to have on this video though, so I think I'm going to add one more thing to it. Unfortunately, I'm out of time for today, and tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so Friday I will see if we can do one more thing for this video. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Well guys, a lot of y'all will remember about a year or so ago, my assistant and I built a little bridge down here across the creek. At the time, I put some screws in this, and they're just these 4-inch or so, 3.5-inch weatherproof decking board screws basically. And at the time I got a couple of comments on the video that said, hey, those are just not going to work, you need something heavier there. And a lot of times the commenters turn out to be very correct. So this is one of those times. If you see right here, we've got some issues right here, and you can see this screw right here is just sheared off. I thought it had just come out of the telephone pole here, but it's out completely. It's broken completely. So we're going to spend a little time down here, and we're going to fix this problem. I've got some 6-inch timberloks, and I believe that this will fix the problem permanently. These boards are holding up extremely well. These are white oak boards, and I treated them with just motor oil basically, and they're in really good shape still. Very, very solid, showing basically no signs of deterioration. So I'm very happy with these boards. I just need them to stay on these posts here. So let's see if we can get this fixed up. That one's broken too.
So
Well guys, that project is complete, and this was kind of more of a mess than I thought it was. I don't know how well y'all can see these screws, but a lot of these screws were broken that I showed you in the beginning there. I mean, they were kind of dropping like flies, really. These boards would not have had a whole lot of support after maybe 30 or 40 more trips over. As the boards moved, they just kind of broke. So anyway, the problem is solved now. I don't believe that these timberloks are going to get broken. They are really strong and they're really deep down into those posts there, so we should be good. You think it's okay? He's just cold and wants to go to the house. So anyhow, guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. I really appreciate y'all watching, and I will see y'all on the next one.